This is Ivory's Gypsy Dance. And welcome back, Stephanie Frost, who's been out since 4th of July weekend when she had an accident on her personal horse, Eddie. Steady Eddie was not so steady that day. All right, back to the video. This is Ivory's Gypsy Dance. She is a 15-hand, 3-year-old registered Tennessee walking buckskin. The only white on her is a small star, which her long, pretty foretop mostly covers up. Other than that, she's just pretty golden buckskin with the black mane and tail and the legs. So we're going to let Steffi step up on her. This girl is gentle. And when I tell you gentle, she is one. I'm not going to call her bomb-proof, and I'm certainly not going to call her a complete beginner horse. She's 3 years old, but she will walk, she will gait, she will do what you ask her to do when you ask her to do it. She'll go alone, she'll go in the group, and she'll go anywhere in the group. One thing about this girl is if you do ask for it, she can single foot and roll on. If you don't, she doesn't really care. So we're going to meet her over there at the obstacle course. Here's Ivory's Gypsy Dance heading on to the obstacle course. We got her from a lady who was a complete and total beginner. And she never rode her. Be glad to give you her number. But she did a lot of groundwork with her. She came from Eastern Kentucky. So she's good and sure-footed for the mountains. She is extremely loving. Loves to be petted. Loved on pretty much anywhere. For the farrier, and it's the only warning I'm going to give you, because there's nothing else negative I can tell you about her. But for the farrier, on the back feet, she can pull. We just picked up her back feet, and we will again in the video. But she can pull on those back feet, especially the back right one. She's more sensitive with that one than the left. There's nothing wrong with her. It's just some of those things. Sometimes we're just more sensitive on one foot than the other, or we just get tired of it by then. So, all right, we're going to take her and let you see the real music. She's going to go around the quarter mile, too, because this girl can flat out rack. All right, here comes Gypsy down the driveway, just doing her flat walk. For one, we want you to see that they do walk away from the barn by themselves. But two, it also, you can see how they walk. My husband can't do a big swingy walk. He's got a lower back issue that doesn't allow for it. My horse does a big swingy walk. That is how she spooks, just in case you wonder. I love it when people ask, will the horse spook? Yes, it will. They all will. Maybe you haven't found what they'll spook at yet. What she stopped and looked at was this, and that little happy, joyful thing was jumping up into the car. She's very used to dogs. That's her slow rack. We're going to do it one more time. As Bon Jovi says, one more time with feeling. And if you push her, she can do more than that. But that's what we're going to show you, because we're not trying to push her. She's 3, and we're trying to keep that calm, gentle temperament where she just stops, and then she'll just walk right back to the barn anytime you ask. Here's Gypsy with a cart behind her, beside her, all around her. Dogs running around her. Riding away from the barn. As you can see, a front's coming through. We got a storm coming. Still no obnoxious, stupid, ridiculous behavior. I'm scared to ride this mare. One, because gray's my favorite color, buckskin's my second favorite. And two, because I love something that can roll on down the road. And she can do it. All right, here comes Gypsy into the first creek. Off in the distance, I hear Eeyore braying. I don't know if you can hear the big donkey or not. We have a Mammoth Jack stud that has bred one of our really nice Tennessee Walkers that's registered. And we will be getting a gaited mule baby in the spring, we hope. Be winter or spring?
Spring.
Spring.
All about May.
A little rush right there. It's what it is. All down and through the water. Got to do a little bit of cleanup around there. Cut some of those branches, you'd be able to see them go through the water a little bit better. Gosh, y'all about saw me jump sky high. I felt something on my foot, but it's a dog. Got a nice snake out of here the other day, so just kind of try to keep my eye open. All right, we're going to let her do some gating to the second creek, and we're going to video it. The mowers are going, weed eaters are going. She just saw the barn, but now she's going to turn away from it. Very, very nice. Alright, here's a picture from behind. There's Gypsy as we're coming up behind her. Rolling on to the second creek. Beautiful. Yeah, she's ready for Tennessee walking. I would have her in shows. And then on the weekends, we load up and go trail riding. If you're not into trail or into showing, that's just fine. She can just look gorgeous on the trail. I think she'd do really well in field trials too, personally. But she doesn't really care about the group. Alright, we're going to get her going through the second creek. Here comes Gypsy into the second creek. We had some pretty major flooding the other day, and right there you can see how high up the creek got. Hardly any water in it now. This is kind of where it rages. So when it starts flooding, it comes through here, goes over the bank, and if you were in a white water rafting type thing, you want out quick. Dad bought a huge culvert and put in here, and it washed it completely all the way down the river. So what level rider does she need? Well, she either needs an advanced beginner or she needs an intermediate rider. But I will tell you, you will not get bored on her if you are an extremely experienced rider, unless you just want something that can't find the end of the road. Because she's happy to do it if you call on her, she's just not looking for it. Here's Gypsy going back towards the barn. She got dogs behind her. I have one in front of her, I'm not sure if she still does. I'm going to say she's rolling there about 8 miles per hour pretty easy. She's going to turn her and bring her up towards the barn. We'll get a really nice side view of her going up. I don't think we've tried to canter her, but we probably will here in just a second, see how she does. Oh, here comes the dog running at her, 90 to nothing. Going back to the barn. There's no misbehaving or trying to get away from her or anything. So we'll see her back at the barn. Here comes Gypsy's Ivory dance coming around the quarter-mile track. We are about to plow this up and get it ready for the barrel racers. We have some boarders coming from Murray State. Their barn is full this year, and they need a place to practice. So we'll start the quarter-mile for the gating. center for the barrels. Y'all, she is just relaxed right there. She's not pushed at all. You're hearing a baby filly, a stud, and finally Gypsy did talk back just a little bit. Back her up a little bit, Steph. She backs all nice and pretty. All right, we're gonna go get feet and load her up in the trailer. One more time with feeling. Ivory's Gypsy Dance. Guys, if y'all wanted a speed racker, I think you could get it out of her. I don't guarantee anything because we haven't done it. But if you got her with the right trainer, I know of a good one in Eastern Kentucky, I believe you could get some serious speed out of this girl. But if you're like me and you just like to trail ride and every once in a while feel that 10+ mile per hour, this is your mare. She's already got it. All right, we are going to give feet all the way around. Have a little bit of clip from the farrier or two on there. Like I said, she will pull sometimes with the farrier. And that's the foot right there that she will pull occasionally with. But as long as you farrier knows it and you tell her, tell them it's the back right to be prepared. She's not dangerous on any level. Just all right, we're going to load and unload her. All right, we're going to load Gypsy in the trailer. Single door open. Right in she goes. I'm going to back her out. Oh, she knocked the other door. But she didn't even startle from it, so that was very nice. Very good. We are going to do a test of how spooky she is. Let's just see how broke this 3-year-old is. Here comes the 72-inch bad boy mower. Give her a little movement. I mean, come on. It's a big mower going round and round there. I think she's handling it pretty dang good for a 3-year-old. And she is one broke 3-year-old. She is standing, getting unsaddled. We don't even have her on the cross ties. Nothing really holding her. Getting her unsaddled. She is smart as she can be, y'all. And just think, at 3, she's just going to get better. She said, who's going to give me love? Is that photographer going to give me some love?